now it's very popular to use the term entourage effect. So especially when we are talking cannabis therapy. I think everyone is already familiar with what is this entourage effect, but to remind, it's like synergistic interaction between various cannabis compounds, THC and CBD, all other minor cannabis, also terpenes. And this entourage effect has a specific role for the effect on the medical cannabis to the various indication. Could you describe this concept and why, for example, full spectrum products offering this entourage effect are superior to separate molecules, and how we started to promote this entourage effect concept?
Sure. So first of all, the endocannabinoid system, as I said, was discovered, and the researchers, including Mechoulam, were looking at the endocannabinoid system and trying to understand how it works and the interaction with different systems in the body. Actually, the entourage effect was first described in the endocannabinoid system, not in the plant, between two molecules, an andamide, which is AEA, and another molecule which is actually not an endocannabinoid but an alumide called PEA. And that was the first description of the entourage effect, where they showed that both an andamide and these other molecules are released simultaneously. As we said, the trauma or stress can cause the release of the endocannabinoid molecules. And so what was shown was that there was a dramatic increase in the effect of the anandamide. And by the way, anandamide is the equivalent of THC in the endocannabinoid system. So there was a dramatic increase in the effect, which was related to the interaction between the two molecules, and unrelated to any interaction with the CB1 or CB2 receptors. Several years later, Mechoulam was an advisor to a pharmaceutical company, and they heard about this, just like I did several years later, and they used the entourage effect as a concept to talk about the synergy between different molecules, not only in the endocannabinoid system, but also in the cannabinoids and terpenes in the plant, called the terpenes and the phytocannabinoids. And as a result of that, the first drug that based on that was developed.
So we can say that the concept was started with the team of Professor Mechoulam, related to our body, our endogenous molecules and endocannabinoids interaction. And then because he was searching for some story to convince the prescription, this full spectrum cannabis extracts for the pharmaceutical company, this entourage effect went wider to the description of the product. Yes, this is what you mean?
Yes, I wouldn't call it a story, I would call it a hypothesis, because I'll give you an example. We know that CBD has a reverse U-shaped response. So as you give higher and higher doses of CBD, you get an effect until you have a plateau. And then actually if you give more of the CBD, it actually reverses the effect and it starts being less effective. That's for pure CBD. When you take the full spectrum extract, you do not see the same effect. So there is definitely synergy between these molecules and the molecules in the plant. So I don't think it's just a story, I think it's real. The problem is that we don't really understand exactly the interaction, but that's also true with drugs. The drug-drug interaction is always a challenge, so I think the advantage of using the full extract is that nature already kind of decided what works well together and what doesn't.